Shalom and good day. This is Tehillim29 back again for another indie comic review. And in this indie comic reviews, I'll be covering the Rocketfellers issue 0. And as you can see here, I have the main cover plus the two variants. So first things first, do these covers in any way, shape or form connect to something that is happening inside with the story? In some essence they do, to which I give the first one, which is on the left hand side, a 7.5 out of 10, a 7.5 out of 10 to the one on the right, and the one above an 8 out of 10. I'll now get things ready and organized as we move into the area of the rating of the internal art and have a look what's happening story-wise with the characters, as we have a look around the beginning, the middle, and of course the end. So as we move into the beginning of the book, we get previously caught up with some of the events that have occurred, and of course we do get to see a connection of sorts as to where these universes will be connecting and who we might be about to meet next. As we move into like the early beginnings, we finally see the Rocketfellers leaving one location from their past, which would be our future, coming into what would be the equivalent of our present, or the closest to their present, which would be a year ago, according to this 2 years ago. And of course we see the whole family and the members that are there. Of course we get to see some of the shenanigans that they are a part of in this present to some of the events that have also taken place, and the introduction of the $1 Trillion Kid. And whilst we get the introduction to the $1 Trillion Kid, we also get to see, of course, some of the other locations that are on the Rocketfellers, as well as the Hornsby and Halo map. And it looks like we'll be introduced to quite a number of new characters, from the one known as the Mad Ghost, Genie, we have Unbelievable, we have Deadson, of course a holiday area, the $1 Trillion Kid, to which we'll be getting a 2-issue, and hopefully we'll get to see like more of an interaction with the other characters. Of course we have the Curious Creatures of Dr. Moreau and the Invaders, y'all. For the internal art, I give a 7.5 out of 10. Next is the area of the story rating. Now, considering how far we are issue-wise, did we get any comic book references? No, we didn't. Next is the area of time, to which we had the present, as well as the past 2 years ago, which was the 25th century. Next is the location. We didn't really quite get the location within the story here, but what we did get was the cast of characters. We used the characters that make up the Rocketfellers, Miss Dawes, I think it is, or Davis, and of course we had the introduction at the end of the $1 Trillion Kid. My overall rating for this story is a 7.5 out of 10. Until then, let's keep it colourful and have yourself an awesome day.